through the top 10 all-time highest domestic openings for every month of the year. So there are 12 months. So if I got my math correct, I should feature 120 movies on this list. So first we have January. So we can see number 10 is Lone Survivor. I've never heard of this. And then we can see number 9 is Taken 3. I've never heard of this. Then we see 8 is The Revenant. I've heard of this. I might want to watch it someday. Number 7 is Split. I think I've heard of it. Then number 6 is Cloverfield. I've heard of this. And then number 5 is Glass. I've also heard of this. Number 4 is Kung Fu Panda 3. Obviously, I've heard of this. This is the one I'm most familiar with. I've seen the other two I've seen Kung Fu Panda 1 and 2, not 3 though. Then number 3 is Ride Along, whatever that is. Number 2 is Bad Boys for Life. I know this one had a massive opening back when it released in 2020. And number 1 is American Sniper. On the all-time list, there's nothing enormous here. So January, I could say okay month in the box office. Then this is a crazy month. This is supposed to say Valentine's Day right over here, but it doesn't not enough space. So it's kind of crazy. A movie about Valentine's Day is close to the top on the month of Valentine's Day. So Valentine's Day is number 10. For number 9 is Hannibal. I know this one became one of the top 10 horror movies all time. I made a video about it. Number 8 is Sonic the Hedgehog. I know this one had a big opening, especially for 2020 for 2020. Number 7 is the Lego Movie. This went on to be a big success. Number 6, Passion of the Christ. I think it's like the top 10 all time R-rated movies. Then number 5, 50 Shades of Grey. I know this one made crazy amounts in the box office, but got like crazy low scores on Rotten Tomatoes. 4, Captain America: Brave New World. Here's when we start to get into movies I've seen. Yep, with $88 million. And guys, just remember, these are domestic, which means in the United States. I like my data worldwide to include all countries in their box office, but I can only find domestic, so just as a reminder. Number 3 is Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. This movie had a strong, like a really good opening of $106 million, but only went on to gross $470 million, which is still great. It was still great, but not. I don't think it's what they anticipated after that opening. Number 2 is Deadpool. This is by far my favorite I've seen on this list. I've seen 4 of these. The top 4. Deadpool deserves that 132. And it went on to gross like 780 or something. Number 1's Black Panther. I'm not a big fan of Black Panther. I know a lot of people are enormous fans of it, but I was like, it's overall I'd say it's okay. It's one of the weaker MCU movies. Then we get into March, my birth month. Number 10 is Oz the Great and Powerful. What is this? I think it's like some kind of Wizard of Oz prequel. Number 9 is Godzilla X Kong: The New Empire. I like this one. This is actually a really good movie. Number 8 is Doom Part 2. Yes! It's kind of sad, though, that it's only $82 million. This movie's honestly peak cinema. Like, I'd say the greatest March release ever. Probably the greatest non-December release. Because all the movies that beat it released in December. Now, number 7 is Logan. This one I might be interested in watching someday. Number 6 is Alice in Wonderland. I saw this one. It's so-so. Number 5 is Batman. Big fan. Absolutely amazing. Number 4 is Hunger Games. I watched this a while ago. I actually really liked it. Number 3 is Captain Marvel. I've seen parts of it, but overall, no. Number 2 is Batman vs Superman: Dawn of Justice. I never liked this movie. I'd say I never liked it. Henry Cavill was like the best part of it. Like the only good part. Number 1 is Beauty and the Beast. You know, those Disney live action remakes. They're money glitches. They're infinite money glitches. Now we got April. So number 10 is Sonic the Hedgehog 2. I'm not a big fan of Sonic the Hedgehog 2, but you know the others are successful. Number 9 is Fast 5. The Fast and the Furious franchise is a moneymaker. Infinite moneymaker. Number 8 is Captain America: The Winter Soldier. I've seen parts of it. From the parts I've seen, it looks really good. This one had $95 million domestically. Number 7 is Fate of the Furious. This was the second highest grossing Fast and the Furious after Fast and the Furious 7. This is, I think, the 8th one. This grossed 98 million domestically in opening weekend. Number 6 is The Jungle Book, another huge hit. This one made like nearly $1 billion. I watched it a while ago. It was actually really good. Number 5 is Super Mario Bros. Movie. This one had until this year, this movie had the highest domestic opening for a video game movie, but then Minecraft beat it. Currently, it has the highest worldwide opening for a video game movie. Number 4 for Fury 7, big hit. Like I told you, top 15 all time, 1.5 billion. Number 3, Minecraft movie. This is the most recent installment. I think probably one of the most recent installments we'll find on any of these charts. $162 million. That already. I think it's like the 21st highest in the top 25 highest openings ever domestically. Number 2 is Avengers: Infinity War, definitely the best movie on this chart. And obviously number 1 is Endgame. It's number 1 on everything. Then we have May. Number 10 is Top Gun: Maverick. I've never seen it. I watched the trailer. I'm not really interested in it. The movie made 126 million domestically opening weekend. It had the highest what's it called? Memorial Day weekend debut for a couple years. Number 9 is Iron Man 2 with 128 million. Number 8 is Lilo and Stitch. Me, when I learned that Lilo and Stitch was number 8 that was me. Number 7 is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. I'm a big fan of Guardians 2. Absolutely amazing movie. Number 6 is Spider-Man 3. I'm a big fan of Sam Raimi's trilogy, but I never liked Spider-Man. Spider-Man 3 was okay. The other 2 were actually really good. Next we have Iron Man 3. Then at 4th, Captain America: Civil War. I love this one. Then at number 3, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. I prefer Civil War, but I love this one as well. Then we have number 2, Age of Ultron. I saw that a while ago, so I can't remember. I lost my memory of it. And then The Avengers at number 1. Me when I learned Lilo. Then June. This is the month we're currently in right now. So today's the 14th, so let's try and spot some 14s. Alright, so number 10 is Toy Story 3. 110 million. This is, I think, at the time it released, it was the highest grossing animated movie, but it was dethroned 3 years later by Frozen. Number 9 is Man of Steel with $116 million. Hey, June 14th! And we're getting a Superman movie soon. Number 8 is Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Definitely my favorite movie on this chart. Then we have Toy Story. June 2nd is like a holiday. Because Spider-Verse 2 released that day. Number 7 is Toy Story 4, $120 million. Number 6 is Finding Dory with $135. Then we get into the top 5. Number 5 is Jurassic World Dominion at $145 million domestically. Then another Jurassic. We have Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom at $148 million. Then we have Inside Out 2 with $154 million. June 14th. Then I watched Inside Out 2. It's actually really good. I liked it a lot. Then we have The Incredibles 2 with $182 million, and at number 1, Jurassic World at $208 million. I'd say it's the second best, obviously after Spider-Verse. Then we have July. So number 10 is Minions. I personally enjoyed this one. $115 million. Number 9 is Spider-Man: Homecoming with $117 million. Number 8 is Pirates of the Caribbean: Dead Man's Chest with Oh yeah, isn't this like the one that made like $1 billion? The first one that made $1 billion. Yeah. This one had $135 million. Number 7 is Thor: Love and Thunder with $144 million. Number 6 is The Dark Knight with $158 million. But when the Dark Knight released in 2008, it had the highest opening of any film like ever. Obviously, that was 2008. It's been like this year makes it after this year it turns 17, and next month it turns 17 years old. So obviously many more films have beaten that record. Number 5 is The Dark Knight Rises with 160 million. Number 4 is Barbie with 162 million. I'm surprised Barbie's only 4. I know that like crazy high opening. Number 3 is Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2 with 169 million. Number 2 is The Lion King with 191 million. And number 1, Deadpool Wolverine with 211 million. That's my second favorite of these. Dark Knight's obviously number 1 for me. Then we have August. This is an interesting one. Number 10 is G.I. Joe, Rise of the Cobra. I've never seen any of the G.I. Joe movies, so I'm not familiar with this exactly. Number 9 is Rise of the Planet of the Apes. I'm a big Planet of the Apes fan, as you know. So I'm glad. This should be higher, though. Number 8 is Fast and the Furious presents Hobbs and Shaw's. Isn't this like the Dwayne Johnson, Jason Statham time for comedy in Fast and Cars? This one made 60 million. Sorry. 60 million. Number 7 is Signs. I know this is some kind of alien one about like those alien cornfield things. I forgot what they're called. The alien crop circles with something with Joaquin Phoenix. That's why I knew it existed. It made 60 million again. Number 6 is Straight Outta Compton. That's the weirdest name on earth. 60 million. Number 5 is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I personally didn't mind the live action remakes, but they're definitely not the best Ninja Turtle movie. Number 4 is Rush Hour 2. I've seen the first Rush Hour, but I've never seen the second one or the third one. Number 3 is Bourne Ultimatum, 69 million. Number 2 is Guardians of the Galaxy, 94 million, and number 1, Suicide Squad with 133 million. Then we have going into September. This is I think the most interesting because there's not really big hits, like in gigantic hits. I mean, are some big hits, but yeah. Okay, so number 10 is The Wild Robot. $35 million. Only $35 million is kind of concerning. Number 5 is Kingsman: The Golden Circle. What is this? Who knows? Is with 39 million. Then we have Insidious 2 or Insidious Chapter 2. I guess that's Insidious 2 with 40 million. Then at number 7 we have Hotel Transylvania with 42 million. Then right above that is Hotel Transylvania 2 with 48 million. Number 5, then going to the top 5. Number 5 is The Nun with $53 million. Then at number 4 we have Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, $75 million. If you don't know, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings had the highest Labor Day weekend opening ever. I don't think Labor Day is a big day at the box office, but it has a record. I'm happy for it. It's a really good movie. Number 3 is It Chapter 2 with $91 million. The first one was a massive success, so obviously it makes sense that the sequel would. Number 2 is Beetlejuice 2 with $111 million debut. But number 1 is It with $123 million. This is the lowest grossing movie you'll find at number 1. This is good for horror movies. That horror movie is number 1 of one of the months. And the top 3 are either horror movies or something Wikipedia calls a horror movie. For some reason, Wikipedia calls Beetlejuice 2 a horror movie. Then with October, this is an interesting one. Number 10 is The Martian with $54 million. Number 9 is No Time to Die. If you don't know, this is the James Bond movie. The James Bond movies have the strangest titles on earth. This one made $55 million. Number 8 is Gravity. I think it's something like Interstellar. With $55 million again. Number 7 is Black Adam with $67 million. I've seen this one actually. Then we have Halloween, the 2018 reboot, I guess, with $76 million. Then getting into the top 5. Number 5 is Five Nights at Freddy's with $80 million. And then going into number 4, we have Venom with $80 million. When Venom released, it had the highest October opening, but then the next year in 2019, it was dethroned. You can just take a look at the chart and you can find by what. Then number 3 is Venom: Let There Be Carnage, with $90 million. The Venoms deserve to be up there. They're both amazing movies. Then number 2 is Taylor Swift: The Eras Tour. I'm both as shocked as possible and not surprised that it's this high. I'm not surprised because people flock to theaters to see this kind of to see these kind of musical things, especially by a pop star as popular as Taylor Swift. But also, it's not the most important thing on earth. At number one, Joker. Obvious, Joker. I'd say this is the best October release. It made $96 million. It dethroned Venom in 2019. Then, kicking into November, number 10 is Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 1 with $121 million. Then, number 9 is Thor Ragnarok, $122 million. This is one of only two I've seen one of only three I've seen in the list. This is definitely my favorite of these. Then number 8 is Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1 with $125 million. Then we go into number 7 with Frozen 2, $130 million. At number 6 we have the Twilight Saga Breaking Dawn Part 1 with $138 million. Then we have although I think the Twilight movies shouldn't get these big openings. Because then more people saw the Twilight movies, and more people are going to hate on Robert Pattinson. Like, people need to see Batman. Anyway, number 5 is Moana 2 with $139 million. Then at number 4 is Twilight Saga Breaking Dawn Part 2. Again, it seems like it's a bunch of Hunger Games or Twilight. With $141 million. Then number 3 is Twilight Saga New Moon with $142 million. At number 2 is Hunger Games Catching Fire, which I think this is the highest grossing of the franchise. I think it is, if I got it correct. Had $158 million opening weekend. Number 1 is Black Panther Wakanda Forever with $181 million. This is by opening weekend. The highest grossing of these is Frozen 2 by far with $1.4 billion. But the 6 other movies had a higher opening. Then, lastly, the last one, December. December's, like, I think the greatest month, because there's so many good stuff, like Titanic. Titanic's, like, I don't know, way down the list. There's No Way Home, there's, the Avatars, there's so much good stuff. But let's go into the list. Let's not forget why I'm here. Now, number 10 is the Hobbit: Desolation of Smaug with $73 million. I don't know how all the Hobbit movies did in comparison to each other. I know they're all hits though. Number 9 is Avatar with $77 million. I'm so surprised it was an original idea back then. So I'm not surprised. Number 8 is I Am Legend. I'm surprised I Am Legend is ahead of Avatar. Avatar made like over 5 times about 5 times what I Am Legend made. I'm surprised, but opening weekend, yeah, with again $77 million. At number 7 is The Hobbit: An Unexpected Journey with $84 million. Then going into number 6, we have Avatar: The Way of Water with $134 million. I'm a big fan of Avatar too, so go Avatar. Number 5. Although this year, I think we can also be hoping for an Avatar 3 to show on this list. Who knows? Number 5 is Rogue One: A Star Wars Story with $155 million. This is actually the second highest grossing prequel movie, only behind Minions. Number 4 is Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker with $177 million. Then going into number 3, we have Star Wars: The Last Jedi. I think this had like, I don't know, like a $450 million global launch in opening weekend. Number 2 is Star Wars: The Force Awakens with $247 million. The movie worldwide went on to gross $2 billion. But if you don't know, Star Wars: The Force Awakens is the highest grossing movie of all time in the United States and Canada, or let's just say the United States. So if the United States was the only country on Earth, Star Wars: The Force Awakens would be the highest grossing movie of all time. And number 1 is Spider-Man: No Way Home with $260 million. This is the all-time chart. It's 7th with $1.9 billion. Yeah, with $1.9 billion. Yeah. I'm surprised Avatar is this low. Yeah. That'll be all for today's video on the highest openings for each month of the year. Drop down in the comments what you thought would be the highest openings for each month of the year. I know, some of them are surprising, like Suicide Squad being number 1, or It being number 1. Or Deadpool, or Deadpool Wolverine, not Deadpool Wolverine ahead of the Lion King. Yeah, drop down, or American Sniper. Drop down in the comments what you thought would be the highest opening for these months. Check out my channel for more content like this, and I can't wait to see you in my next video. Bye.